Hey everyone, Dan Heilman here, and this is going to be another Summoner's Glory video. Today I'm on Popeye's account. He let me get on there to do some champion guides. So this one is going to be about King Arthur. I already had one video on him, but it wasn't really a guide, it was just more what changed. So he was recently buffed, and we had an entire event based on him. He was in the shop for 5 crystals. He is currently also available for arena awards. If you rank really high in the arena, I think it's like top 3 maybe, you get fragments for him. So that is the other way you can get him. You can pull him through books, epic books only, so keep that in mind. But let me just go through his abilities. These are his new and improved abilities as of April 2021. So A1, Royal Strike. Arthur attacks one enemy and deals 100% physical damage with a 50% chance to taunt the enemy. This goes up to 130% damage with a 100% chance to taunt. Taunt in this game works different than most other games. So taunt just basically means if the enemy who is taunted is using a single target ability, it will always go to the person who is taunted. They're still free to use other abilities, like they can heal someone, they can use an AoE attack. Even if it's a random attack, it still sometimes will not hit him. So taunt is not the strongest in this game, but it is decent. It also can land on immune targets, so that's important to remember here. Let's talk about the A2, Royal Edge. Arthur attacks an enemy 3 times in a row, causing 360% damage, with a 80% chance of triggering a cleave that deals 90% damage to all enemies, with a 60% chance to taunt. So this goes up to 420% damage, which is very strong. This is a hard-hitting ability. I'll show you some footage later, but King Arthur, even in Ghost Vault, which the enemies have a lot of HP, he does a lot of damage. So 420% damage. The cleave causes 120% damage, and it has a 100% chance to taunt. So that means when he uses this ability, he has an 80% chance to taunt the entire team. Kind of annoying it's not 100%, but he is strong as it is, so I don't think it really needs to be 100%. At the start of the battle, Arthur basically gets a buff that reduces all incoming damage by 50%. This goes all the way up to 65%. This is pretty crazy. Cannot be removed, cannot be dispelled. So this is basically just a damage reduction buff that's permanently on him. 65% damage reduction, so very strong. So after he taunts, he doesn't take a lot of damage, and he has this ability, which I think is his strongest ability, this passive here, Spite, his A4. Arthur has a 25% chance to retaliate when being attacked, counterattacking for 400% damage. This goes all the way up to a 60% chance. This is the reason why he is so strong. So that's all the abilities. You can see the build here. Popeye build him out with high HP, solid physical attack, a high crit rate, and a little bit of crit damage. Effect accuracy is needed to land the taunt, but the taunt isn't necessary for him, but I think it's just a nice thing to have. I personally will build mine with the accuracy, not resistance, especially because resistance right now does not work very well. So let's go through the runes. This is not how I would build him personally. I would build him in a battle wound set. Let me just show you real quick what battle wound does. I can see he is building up a set for him to put him on. Battle wound, basically what you want here, when attacking an enemy, transforms 35% damage into HP. So this is like a mini lifesteal set for him. Every time he does damage, 35% comes back as health. The reason why it's so strong on him is because he has this huge chance to counterattack, and the counterattack does a lot of damage. So he's almost unkillable when you have him in a battle wound set, especially if you have him with a Goddess Zoe to get those heals every turn as well. So, all right, let's just go through and I'll show you the runes that he has on him. Speed, HP, physical attack, crit rate, speed. Awesome rune. Second one here is effect resistance. I personally would put accuracy on him, but then physical attack, speed, and HP. Next one here is a crit rate rune. You should always run crit rate on him. Has some speed and some more crit rate on it. Decent rune. This is the defense rune. He's got some HP magic attack, which is useless, a little bit of crit rate, and decent amount of crit damage. So decent rune there. Obviously, this is also used for the 2-piece, which gives you another 25% health. Squall rune here, HP, more HP, some defense, and some speed. He actually has some decent defense built up on him. 8,000 magic defense, 7,000 physical defense. This is on top of the base. King Arthur has some of the best stats in the game, base stats. So, all right, and the last rune here, physical attack, magic defense, speed, crit damage, and effect resistance. So one of the crazy things about King Arthur is he has really, really strong physical defense and magic defense base. And he also has one of the highest HPs in the game, so as well as a decent physical attack. So very great Phantom. He is a carry. So if you can manage to get him up to Evo 8 or high Evo level, he will really help you clear some content, especially if you got that battle wound runes on him. He'll be almost unkillable, and he'll be able to do a lot of work for you. So, okay, I will show you some gameplay now. So I mentioned earlier that I would run him in a battle wound set. I want to go through my runes real quick just to show you another option to build him. But before I do that, I just want to mention that if you're trying to use King Arthur, especially in a battle wound set, you will want some skill ups in this passive here that gives you the counter attack chance, because having a 60% chance to counter attack really makes the battle wound set very useful. So let's just go through quickly what I have here. Just a speed rune for self healing, some HP, speed, crit, and a little bit of resistance. Again, I said I wanted to build mine with accuracy so that I can land the taunts, and I also have some speed, crit, and crit damage. Another self-healing rune, crit, physical attack, speed, crit rate, effect accuracy, a lot of HP, some speed, effect accuracy, HP, a lot of physical attack, some speed, crit damage, and some physical attack, more physical attack, some HP, and some crit rate with a little bit of defense. And now let's check out how hard King Arthur hits. So I will go for probably Zoe. Did not do the AoE proc. King Arthur hits pretty hard. There's the taunt going out on King Arthur. He's fast. That's cool to get the taunts out fast. The only problem with taunts is you can still use AoE even when you're taunted. And see, those AoEs didn't even hit King Arthur. Those counterattacks are nice. Puppeteer hits hard, for sure. Not quite as hard as Lord of Shadows, though. Alright, we got King Arthur. I'm not going to use it on the boss. I'll use Mars Defense to boost everyone. I will use this attack from Arthur. Wow, that was hard hitting. Look at that, and taunted everyone. Look how hard I hit Ancaris. Okay, and that's all for my champion guide on King Arthur. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go down there, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content, especially if you're not already subscribed. Huge help for me and my channel, so it's free for you. Take a couple seconds, subscribe to my channel. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you, everyone. Have a great day.